Oh, wow! Excuse me. Hello, my name is Husna Akila binti Abdul Harim, and I'm from Sekolah Kebangsaan Gangsa. Have you ever read the story? If yes, then good. If no, then let me tell you about it. It's a classic fairy tale called Goldilocks and the Three Bears. It's a fun and meaningful story, so let's get started. Goldilocks and the Three Bears is a well-known fairy tale about a little girl named Goldilocks who enters the house of three bears. The story is simple, but teaches an important lesson. Goldilocks and the Three Bears is a traditional fairy tale, which means it does not have a specific original author. However, one of the earliest written versions of the story was recorded by Robert Southey. An English writer, his version of the story was published in year 1837 in a book called The Doctor. Over time, the story has been retold and adapted by many authors in different versions, which is why the character Goldilocks was added later and become the most popular version we know today. For this version, it is written by Nat Lambert. The illustrator is Robert Rosie Butcher. The publisher is Little Hippo Books. I love the book because it's colorful, full of cute images, and fonts are easy to read. Once I saw this book at the bookstore, I immediately grabbed it, and this book is purchased. Now I cannot take my hand off this book. So let's hear the story. One day, Goldilocks is walking through the forest when she stumbles upon a cottage. She knocked on the door, but no one answered. So she lets herself in. And there, she found three bowls of porridge. She takes them. One is too hot, one is too cold, and one is just right. So she ate them all. Next, she tries the three chairs. One is too hard, one is too soft, and one is just right. But she rocks forth on the chair until it breaks. Next, then she goes upstairs and finds three beds. Again, one is too hard, one is too soft, and one is just right. So she lies down and falls asleep. Later, the three bears come home. The three bears, Papa Bear, Mama Bear, and Baby Bear, return home after the walk. As soon as they entered the house, they noticed that something was wrong. Papa Bear porridge has been eaten. Mama Bear noticed the same thing. Then Baby Bear cried out sadly because the porridge was all gone. They continued checking the house. Papa Bear saw that his chair has been used. Mama Bear noticed her chair too. Then Baby Bear found his chair broken into pieces. He became very upset. Wah. The Baby Bear then went upstairs and Papa Bear saw someone has been lying on his bed. Mama Bear saw the same. Finally, Baby Bear looked at his bed and there was Goldilocks sleeping peacefully. Suddenly, Goldilocks woke up. When she saw the three bears staring at her, she became very frightened. Without saying anything, she quickly jumped out of bed and ran down the stairs and rushed out of the house. She ran as fast as she could and never came back again. Now, let's look at the main characters. First, Goldilocks, a curious girl who makes poor decisions by entering someone's homes without permission. Second, Papa Bear, strong, big, protective, and as the leader of the family. Next, Mama Bear, kind, gentle, and caring, who brings warmth to the story. And lastly, Baby Bear, small, innocent, and lovable bear. This story teaches several important lessons. First, respect other people's properties. Goldilocks enters someone else's home without permission and uses their belongings. The story clearly shows that these actions like these have consequences. Next, curiosity and boundaries. Goldilocks' curiosity leads her to cross important boundaries. This makes the story a great lesson for young readers about knowing limits. Third, the famous just right principles. This idea that sometimes things can be too much, too little, or just right. It reflects balance and moderation, concept that applies to many parts of life. Finally, consequences of action. Think carefully before making decisions. Careless behavior can lead to trouble. I personally enjoy the story because it is fun and easy to understand. The repetition of too big, too small, and just right makes it interesting and engaging. My favorite part is when Goldilocks tries the different items in the house. It is both funny and exciting. However, I think Goldilocks should have made better choices, and that's an important lesson for young readers. I would highly recommend Goldilocks and the Three Bears to young readers, especially primary school students. This classic fairy tale is simple, engaging, and easy to understand, making it very suitable for children who are still developing and reading skills. That's all for today's book review. Hope you have a good day. See you in the next one. Bye bye.